Christmas to you all. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you. Um, when I started this vlogging my building journey this year, I didn't think anything of it. Initially, I just wanted to, document my process. My brother sent me the videos all the time, and I just look at it and store it on my cloud or delete it off my phone. And so I figured, why not? I can share it with my friends and family. And so I started sharing my journey. So far, a few of you have liked my content and have subscribed. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas. It's been a very long year, and I know there's been ups and downs in life for all of us. But at the end of the day, we are grateful and thankful to make it this far in this year. As we celebrate Christmas, though, I wanted to just talk about certain things I want to do differently, or just a different point of view on life going into the new year. And so that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, and just show you how my family and I celebrated the holiday. Okay, if you're new to my channel, this is the first time chancing on my channel. My name is Michael. I am a Ghanaian. I live in America, and I am building my house in Ghana and documenting it. So if you're interested in content like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I will bring you more about the building next year. So yeah, let's get into what I want to talk about today. So if you don't know already, maybe you haven't started building, and you're already thinking about building, or you've started and you're almost done. You know for a fact, if you rush in this building process, there's only regrets, right? You have to take your time. There were times where I felt I was rushing, and I needed to take a pause and, take my time, because building a home is not a cash flow, right? Unless you're building it to rent or, for an investment purpose, then it's mostly a sunk cost. I won't call it a liability, right? It's just a sunk cost. Just like spending money on food, you're not getting anything back. But it's something that needs to be done, right? I'm not of that group that think you don't need to build back home. I believe you should if you're able to. So that's that. So let's jump into some advices I have for myself going into the new year. The first advice I'm giving to myself going into the new year is to live with a purpose. What do I mean by live with a purpose? I want to pursue what matters to me. By that I mean focus on what brings me joy and meaning to my life, whether it is family or career or personal passions, right? Number two is build a legacy. I've always been a big advocate of building legacies. I wish my dad did it for me. My mom did her best, but I would love to build a legacy for my kids. Whether I'm building that legacy in America or whether I'm building that legacy in Ghana, at the end of the day, I want to build something for them. I want to lay a foundation for their future and their future's generation, right? Just to ensure that they benefit from my efforts and sacrifices. They don't need to start from scratch like I did, or like my mom did, or my dad did. We need to, as parents, our goal is to not make life easier, but give them, a stepping stone so they can move on from there. Okay. I could talk a whole lot about that, but let's move on. My next advice to myself for 2025 is to focus on financial securities. I do have currently multiple sources of income, but I would like to diversify that. So my goal in 2025 is to find different ways to create passive income opportunities to support my dreams. Building is not cheap. I mean, even if you spend 50,000 to build a single bedroom house, it's not cheap. There are a lot of people in America who cannot give you $1,000 right away. So if you can spend $50,000 to build a home, it's not cheap. I know you look at people and wonder how are they doing it. You have to build multiple sources of income. Okay. The next thing I want to do is to save for the future. I'm already doing that. I just want to have a clear plan for retirement. I mean, it's easier to just have money taken out of your paycheck for 401k and all that, but how aggressive am I in managing those funds? So I want to do that. I want to also plan for healthcare. As you age, your healthcare becomes one of your biggest expenditures. So I want to make sure I plan for that, and also for my kids' education. That is being done already, but I want to make sure there's a clear focus on that. But above all those, though, I want to maintain faith and gratitude. You know, I want to trust God's plan, strengthening my faith, knowing that my faith will guide me through life's challenges and triumphs. Life is not a straight line. So, this 2025, I want to focus on my faith, first of all, and also celebrate milestones. We tend to be, I won't say timid as Ghanaians, but most people, it takes a certain level of courage as a Ghanaian to show what you've accomplished in life. I don't want to do that. I don't have, not everything belongs on social media, but in my own way, I want to be able to celebrate my milestones, whether with family or close friends. I want to be proud of what I've accomplished in life. So I'm going to make sure I do that um, in 2025 a lot. Share it on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp friends know I share a lot more personal stuff on there. But I want to share more of the things I'm doing well. I won't share my troubles because nobody's coming to help me, but I want to share the good things happening in my life. Um, Another thing is also prepare for the unexpected. I want to learn to be more resilient in 2025. I could tell you a whole lot about building in Ghana, right? This last 2 years, this April will be 2 years, right? There were times where I felt like, man, what's the point in building in Ghana, right? I have my house here in US. I occasionally go home. What's the point in building in Ghana? I question myself sometimes. Um, because it's not because I don't want to build, because life happens. And so sometimes it's easy to give up when you're not resilient. So I want to be more resilient and focus more on solutions rather than the problems. And also stay open minded. I need to be willing to embrace new opportunities, even if they come in unexpected ways, right? So those are my advices to myself for 2025. But I think the most important advice that I have to give to myself for 2025 is to prioritize my health and my wellness. What's the point in building a house in Ghana or anywhere else if you can't live long enough to enjoy it, or if you can be healthy enough to enjoy all the fruits of your labor. Yes, we building legacy for our generations, but we also need to make sure we can also enjoy those legacies before that time comes where we have to leave this earth or worldly things behind. So I like to stay active, incorporate regular exercise and a healthy diet in my lifestyle. Okay. One thing I did for myself this Christmas is I bought myself some gifts. My wife gave me some gifts, but intentionally purchased some stuff for myself. Rarely do I buy um, any item for myself. I'm usually content. I've had shoes for at least 8 years now that I still wear. Um, I thrift a lot. I mean, part of my passive income is selling thrifted items on online. So I do thrift a lot. So most of my clothes that I wear are thrifted. If I don't tell you, you wouldn't know. But I do thrift. So it's very difficult for me to go out and spend money buying brand new stuff. But this Christmas I did. And going into 2025, I want to focus more on self care. I want to learn how to take time for my mental and emotional well being and managing the stress of balancing work, side hustle, life, and also long term plans, right? Because your long term plans is going to take work to achieve those. So I want to just, take care of me, Michael. I take care of my kids, I take care of my wife, but I want to do that, yeah. But anyway, if you've listened to me rant along, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this talk. Tell me what you want to do differently in 2025. I do appreciate you all, like I said. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. 2025 will be great for me and for you. So, as we finish the last few days of the year, let's finish strong. Have a Merry Christmas with your families. Um, yeah. So, until I see you on the next one, bye bye.